a T-shirt that I'm changing every month or every year. Yeah, definitely. I've my first relationship was broken last 2 years, and I've not been in any other relationship. Not because I don't know what I'm doing, but because I know I'm not in a relationship to just play around. I think
Mhm. Mhm.
is a matter of time, and time actually speaks. It speaks about my vision and our vision. It speaks about our future. So I'm not
Mhm.
just in a relationship to have that fun and all that. So most times I really tend to know those that are ready to have fun and those
Mhm.
that just need to play around. Do you get? So I know
Mhm.
you. Well, it's just to smash. That's what you want. It's just the fantasy and all that. You're not really
Mhm.
serious. You get
Well,
you know.
based on someone, sorry, based on someone's approach towards you, you can tell initially
You can tell
what this person is
exactly.
aiming at. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So that's it.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, like again, like I was saying, there's a lot that the youth nowadays need to learn about dating and relationship. You know, some people, some females, especially nowadays, the women of today, they go into relationship if not because they see something attractive that's taking them there. If you were talking about in those days where our forefathers they will actually get married out of love, but for nothing. You know, it's so different nowadays. So the youth of today they really have to learn. They have a lot to learn,
Yeah.
like you were saying. They have a
Ladies and
ladies and
gentlemen,
gentlemen,
you're
you're
watching
watching
and
and
listening
listening
to
to
the Yes Talk Show.
Show.
Subscribe, hit the notification icon for updates. Like, comment, share, below. The Hearsay Talk Show.
A lot.
So the thing is, you give someone a book to read and like, oh, this is Johnny too far, and you just feel disappointed. The book will still be in his or her house for months, and you like, oh, I give someone this particular book. Who would that be? That's why I don't give
Mhm.
people book name. I can give you PDF, fine. But the hard copies, you won't value it because if you need treasure, you need to go and dig deep. You need to get your costing, even getting tools for you to, dig first before you get that treasure. So you need to buy it yourself and read.
Wow. Wow. So what advice would you have for youth out there? Uh, I mean, who are so ignorant as you mentioned earlier, when you're out there to advise someone on the directions of life concerning love and relationship, dating, but they instead come to you looking at you being this perfect guy that they have been wanting. So what advice do you have? And that's not initially what you aim at dating them, but just to advise them. So what advice do you have for such ladies out there?
Not just for ladies, but for both genders, right? Even
It's both ways actually because had it been you were a female, also advising a male or the counterpart, I mean, and then the male now comes like with the intent of dating this girl based on her,
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So it could go both ways.
Yes, yes. That's why I say it could go both ways. It's a matter of people need to understand that this life we are in right now, one, we are here for a purpose.
Mhm.
You're not just here to live the life you feel you need to live. You need to go in inner. You need to go in and know and discover yourself. What
Mhm.
am I in for? Why am I in this life? What is the purpose of living? Do you understand? I think
Mhm.
when you understand purpose of living, you understand purpose for doing things.
Mhm.
The purpose of taking action. The reason why you do this, why you do that. So
Mhm.
that is applicable. It's a journey. It's a journey. Like from being a baby you know, we tend to crawl from when we tend to walk. At some point, we could run. Do you understand?
Mhm.
A
Mhm.
journey. Do you understand? So, and this
Mhm.
journey must be learned. Do you understand? And
Mhm.
you can't learn, you can't have a balanced knowledge about life if you don't give yourself to studying good books. I mean, good books by good authors. Do you
Mhm.
understand? Not just picking out up any books, because believe me, you can pick up books and it will ruin your life. There are some books you can pick up right now and it will ruin your psychological being. It
That's
will
true.
ruin your financial sense. In fact, it
Mhm.
will ruin your religious mindset.
Mhm.
Mindset.
Mhm.
Set. You understand? So you carefully understudy some authors, past authors. Do you
Mhm.
understand?
Mhm.
So those are the things I feel we need to do. And if you want to be lazy about not studying, then believe me, your relationship will only take God's grace not to be in disaster.
That's true.
So when you get this knowledge base of a thing, the major thing is to act on them, do them. Do you understand? Try to. No one is perfect, but try to. Let me tell you one thing. I did
Mhm.
something in the first relationship. I've not been in any other relationship, right? But
Mhm.
I did something with this lady, and she agreed. I asked her about her body, her boundaries, her physical boundaries.
Mhm.
Uh, do you would you love me to hold your hands? Do you get? She said
Mhm.
no, not kind of. I'm indifferent about that. Okay.
Mhm.
I said, would you love me to kiss you? No. She said no. I said, would you love me to romance you? She said no. Would you love me to have sex with you? She said no. Do you understand? I said
Mhm.
why? Because she loves me and all. She might easily get aroused, and
Mhm.
it might make her want to do what she does not want to do. And these questions I asked before going into a relationship with her.
Mhm.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
what we did was to have an agreed terms. Normally, there are issues of, oh, she said if I break any rules or she breaks any rules, someone should just cut off the relationship. I'm telling you.
Wow.
So what happened? We agreed. We actually agreed on, oh, we have this stand.
Mhm.
We dated for 2 years. It's very difficult to believe we didn't kiss, we didn't have
Mhm.
romance, we didn't have sex.
Mhm.
The only
Mhm.
thing we ever had was to hold our hands.
Wow.
But when I say this to people, people don't believe. Not that I'm a superwoman or anything, but I think there is this level of, even if someone is going the wrong way, you can caution the
Mhm.
person that, oh, have you forgotten? It's a red flag. That's a red flag. Do you
Wow.
understand? It's a
Mhm.
red flag because it's against our what? Consensus. Do you understand?
Mhm.
It's against our desire. It's something that it will definitely, believe me, many times I will be with her, my dick will be aroused, right?
Mhm.
Even sometimes there will be a spillage of drop, but it's as a result of I love her and I love her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to keep her. I wasn't keeping her for I want to smash her at that moment. I want
Mhm.
to keep her and I want her to be my wife
Mhm.
because we had so many moments other than that. So it was painful when she told me she was not in that relationship, like she doesn't want to continue. That was last 2 years ago. Do you understand?
Wow.
This time last 2 years ago, seriously, it was February 12th, 2020. Do you understand? So
Wow.
I I felt sad because I was due to, is the person I'm dating I want to
Mhm.
marry. That's why I could not do such thing of I want to smash her. That is why it's not that everyone that have sex with other people can marry them, but I think I had that responsibility of protecting a treasure that I know I will value or
Mhm.
enjoy when we marry. So that was my own stance, and that was why I was fighting against my body, even while she was also fighting against. There was a time she was like she wanted me to massage her back. I can tell you that was the closest
body physical touch we ever had. When I massaged her back, she told me to stop. I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching and listening to Hearsay Talk Show. Subscribe, hit the notification icon for updates. Like, comment, share below. Hearsay Talk Show.